Howdy, Full Metal Cowboy, straight shooting a short review of the third season of Voltron Legendary Defender. And the reason I specify that this is going to be a short review is because of the episode count of the third season of Voltron Legendary Defender, which will continue on until the sixth season of Voltron Legendary Defender, where the episode count is shorter than the first two seasons and the last two seasons. Also, there has been an abrupt minor change in regards to how I am filming my reviews. I'm still in my room filming my reviews, but the position of where my camera is has changed to a different position. Normally, I would have my camera positioned right here, where you would see my cat Tucker's urn. However, the reason I had to move a bit right here is because one of the wooden slats under my bed snapped, and I had to reposition my bed by having my mattress on the floor. And I also do not have a headboard anymore. So, I mean, it's in the garage, but I don't have it in my room anymore because of this situation. Now I have to sleep pretty much almost on the floor, but my mattress is on the floor. And actually, if you ask me, it actually is nice on my back. Even with adjustments I had to make, all of a sudden, I am still filming reviews, and I shall continue talking about Voltron Legendary Defender. This season has an episode count of 7 episodes. Now, while this short episode count will require the viewer to adjust to its shorter pacing, there is one nice flip side to the 7 episode count in the third season of Voltron Legendary Defender. Season 3 is a lot more focused in what it's trying to go for than the last two seasons. The first two seasons of Voltron Legendary Defender are fine and all, but there are times where they decide to take a little break, be a little bit more lighthearted, be a little bit more comedic, and that's fine and all, but I really like the show for its serious tone for the most part, which it did have for the first two seasons, but the third season raises the tension. And by God, the best thing to come to this show starting here is the character Lotor. And Lotor is by far the most fascinating antagonist that the series has had thus far, while Emperor Zarkon is still a fine antagonist for the first two seasons. Here's another fascinating thing about the third season of Voltron Legendary Defender. It tells an origin story at the end of the third season of Voltron Legendary Defender, which I think is an odd decision to end the third season with an origin story. An origin story would be something for the middle of a season, not the end of a season. In retrospect, as I've caught up with the show, I actually think seasons 3 and 4 should have been one full season instead of being split into 2 short seasons. I think season 3 and 4 would have flowed together just fine as one season. Why the show started to have short seasons starting with this one up to season 6 is really beyond me. Maybe there's reason behind it, but I just found this direction kind of odd in terms of pacing. I'm going to be shooting a 9 out of 10 for the third season of Voltron Legendary Defender. Stay tuned for my review of the fourth season of Voltron Legendary Defender, and I'll be reloading for my next review, and I will see you then.